Hello guys, it's me Kwan here. Welcome back to another episode of Beyond the Horizon. Today's special guest is Daniela from Colombia. She received Turkiye Bursary scholarship to study a master degree, but because of the pandemic, she has to study from home in Colombia. And in today's video, we will answer you guys' question that you have asked me on my Instagram. And without further ado, let's call her. Okay guys, so we are now with Daniela. Hello Daniela, how are you?
Hi, Kwan. Thank you. I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good, thank you so much. So you are in Colombia right now,
Yes. Yes, I am in Colombia right now.
and the time difference, I believe here is at 6 p.m. and in Colombia it's 10 a.m.
Yeah.
in the morning. Yeah, it's very different time zone. Before we get into our question, can you please tell me a little bit about yourself?
Sure. Yeah. Well, my name is Daniela. I'm 27 years old. Ben Colombia Lim. I'm from Colombia. I will be studying a master in studies of the communication at the Ankara University in Ankara, of course. And it will be in English. So I think it's fine by me.
Yeah, a lot of people when they study Turkish, they said it's very difficult.
Yeah, actually, I've heard of some people who had struggles with
Yeah,
that
a
a
lot of
lot.
people have struggles, including me too. Turkish is so hard for me. How many years would it take for you to complete the master degree?
Yeah, well, most of the masters last around 1 and 2 year. In this case, it's 2 years for me to complete the degree, and of course 1 more year of the Turkish course.
You got Turkiye Bursary scholarship. They will give you 1 year of Turkish course, right? So you are now in studying in Turkish course right now. How was it? How do you find it?
Mm, well, before I answer that question, I will probably have to explain how the process was for the students. I mean, for the applicants during the pandemic, because it was quite different. So for example, when you applied, uh, I think you received the answer for the first filter, maybe in May, April.
I received around like May or June, around that time, as I remember.
Yeah, well, we received it in the middle of June. I think it was quite late. But well, the thing is, this pandemic has given us all many challenges, and it's been like an earthquake. So I actually am very thankful with Turkiye Burslari for deciding to continue the process last year, in spite of everything, you know. That being said, we received the answer around June. Then I had the interview in July, and we received like the offer of the scholarship until September, which was, of course, taking into account the normal calendar. It was quite late. And the process was also very different because, well, you receive the offer, then you go to Turkey, of course, after doing all the consular arrangements and stuff. You go to Turkey, you enroll to the university, you enroll to Tomer, and you start studying. Well, we had to do it all virtually. So we had to enroll to the university, we had to enroll to Tomer, then start studying. It was easier for me, I guess. I think there were some cases of some classmates that had some issues, but we still were able to do it. Okay. And the classes started on November, so we had to catch up somehow with with the classes because as we started later, like the classes are supposed to start like in September, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we started in November. We had to take like some like the course had to be a little bit more intense. So it was 6 hours daily.
Oh.
And well, the thing is, as I'm still in Colombia, and thank God I'm still working, um, the only schedule that worked for me was the one that went from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. time Turkey, which in Colombia is 1 a.m. to 7 a.m. So it was very,
It's so different.
yeah, and it was very difficult for me because I had to like study while everybody was asleep and then
Oh.
start working as if anything happened. And I realized, I come to the realization actually just not so long ago, that I had like a very long jet lag during those months. Uh, so the first semester went from November until February. That's when we finished that semester, and I managed to do it, but I had some like health issues. I was starting to have this very strong headaches,
Oh.
and well, I decided that it would be best for me to freeze this scholarship until like the conditions were more suitable. So anyway, I still managed to study those 4 months, and right now I am in B1. Yeah, I'm in level B1. So I have forgotten a lot of the things that I learned, but I think that I can just go ahead and study some and catch up with that.
I'm so sorry to hear about your health issue. I hope you get well soon.
Oh yeah, I mean I'm way better now. It was hard at the beginning, but I mean the thing is, with this pandemic we've all had to check options and see how it goes, and okay, it's working, it's not working, what can we do? um I mean, I'm just thankful that I managed to finish the whole semester, and that I passed like those levels. Um, but yeah, I definitely needed to like take a breath and just maybe wait until I can finally be in Turkey.
But you did very well. You did so great. You got into B1. It's not easy for me. B1 is difficult.
Yeah, it's very hard. I'm still having a little bit of trouble understanding. It's really not that simple.
But you are doing really well. Also, in my Instagram, I asked the fans to ask you some questions. So now I will read the questions. Okay, so the first question is, what kind of exam do you apply with? Do you apply with IELTS, with TOEFL, or any other exam?
Yeah, well, so for the students, for the applicants for masters, you do have to show some English level. In my case, I submitted the IELTS exam that I had taken like a few months earlier in that time. Yes, so IELTS works, but also TOEFL works as well. I think, if I'm not wrong, I am pretty sure that I saw in the application that TOEFL was well received as well. Yeah.
Yeah, but I would like to mention one thing about TOEFL and IELTS. In my case, I submit IELTS also, but when I have to apply for the university for first year for undergraduate degree, they said that they don't accept IELTS, but they do accept TOEFL. So I didn't have TOEFL at the time. Then I have to did the exam of the university. So yeah, maybe you can. For me, I think that you can apply for the scholarship with IELTS, but when you apply for the university, they accept different. They accept TOEFL or university exam.
Yeah, it actually depends on like maybe the country or the university. I actually decided to do the IELTS because I was pursuing a scholarship in Europe. And in order to get a scholarship in Europe, it's better for you to take the IELTS. So that's why I did it that way. But yeah, it depends on the university as well. They might not receive TOEFL or IELTS, or so just be sure to check what the requirements are in that specific university maybe.
So you're currently working in Colombia right now.
Yeah.
And do you know if you come to Turkey, can you work in Turkey also?
Well, I have understood. Of course, I'm working right now because I am not receiving the benefits of the scholarship, like the full benefits of the scholarship right now. Okay, so that's why I am able to keep working right now. But as soon as I get to Turkey, I will not be able to work, at least not full time. We can get like permits in order to work part time, but yeah, I think that for full time is really not that possible, or maybe I don't know what. No, I don't think so actually. Yeah.
So do you get monthly stipend right now? They don't give you right now.
No, not right now. But as soon as I get to Turkey, they will give me the monthly stipend, which is 1,100 lira, Turkish lira.
1,100 Turkish lira. For me, undergraduate degrees is 800 lira. But when I first came here, it was 700 lira. And a few years back, it was like 600 lira. Yeah, so it's because of the economic situation, I think.
Yeah, sure. I mean, but anyhow, I think that the scholarship is like just so complete that it gives you accommodation, I think that food, breakfast and dinner, I think, insurance, of course the fee of the study. So maybe I don't think it will be that hard to manage yourself with 1,000 liras, 800. Maybe you can even save some money, right?
Yes. So let's move on to another question. Someone also asked about dormitory too. Is it the same with undergraduate degree dormitory? So this question I will answer because I made a video. So you guys can watch my dorm tour I'll put the link in the description box and also right here. Another question is that when someone asks that when you apply for the scholarship, they will ask you to give the sample of your research, right?
Yeah.
So do you have to stick with the same research idea until you graduate?
You don't have to. I mean, in my case, I want to stick with it because I really like the topic that I proposed, and when you are doing the application, like that part is quite delicate, but because it's like I don't know, I think of it like a mini thesis. So you have to do a lot of research. You that part of the application is not something that you can just like do in 15 minutes, right? So I think that I did that exercise like very consciously and I liked it. And that's why I decided that I want to stick with that idea. But no, you don't have to stick with that. It's just in terms of the application. But I mean, if you want to, of course, you can stick with it.
We have come to our last part of our interview. Can you give the advice to the people who want to apply for the Turkiye Burslari scholarship?
Well, I will tell them to really get informed on everything, like literally everything. This is a very complete scholarship, and the opportunity of studying in Turkey, taking into account that it's like Turkey is actually the cradle of civilization. Just in that way, it would be amazing to be able to be there, to study there, to learn from the people. So what I will tell them is get informed, read, check on the requirements. It's really not that hard. I think that it's not that hard to do the application and to be accepted. It's just a matter of doing the things right, like doing the, like I said before, doing the exercise very consciously, okay, in every single way, in everything they ask you to give, and also check like the options of the universities, check depends on like the study plan. There are some very great universities in Turkey. You can check even in the like in Webometrics or on the like the rankings of the universities. You can see that there are a lot of Turkish universities that are just great. So yes, of course, I would encourage you to pursue a scholarship here. I think like I made a research like on full scholarships in Europe, and I think that for sure this one is one of the best options because, well, you have, of course, there are way too many people who apply for this scholarship, but there are also many from like 150,000 people, I think, that apply for the scholarship. They give it to around 3,000. So it is like a short, like not a big number, but it's not short either. So you still have a lot of chances to do it, to get the scholarship. And also the Turkiye Burslari platform is very easy to handle, very easy to understand. So you won't get lost in the process because it's very clear. So yeah, that would be my advice for you to read, to research, to look for options as well, to look for some other options. Do not apply to just one scholarship, but apply to many others and see what the best choice is. In my case, the best choice was Turkiye Burslari. And everything you do it from the heart, and of course it will work out.
Thank you so much for sacrificing your time for our interview today.
No, thank you for inviting me.
Bye.
Görüşürüz.
Görüşürüz. So that's it, guys, for our today's video. I hope you guys like it. Have a great day. Bye!